Hey YouTube, I'm back with you, and I'm just in the mood to make videos, I guess, and it's late. I'm just in the mood to make videos. So, anyway, I wanted to talk about something that was very near and dear to my heart, and it's dealing with people, and how trying to fix this right, and how people, I don't know how to say this, but how people perceive or look at religion or beliefs. Um, Somebody can look at a Muslim and, not like the Muslim that strap on a, you know, uh, bomb and like go off like, hey, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about just basic, any kind of Muslim. Whatever your name is, whatever your tribe believe. I'm very ignorant about Muslims, so I'm trying to say it in a very way that I know that how much I know, or Christians, or people who believe in Buddha or things like that. Now, I am a proud Christian woman, and I know who I am. I don't have to explain my faith in God to anybody. And it's not just in the Christian body, but I guess the thing is, why argue and bicker over my belief and your belief? And, I do this, I don't eat meat, I do eat meat. You know what I mean? It's not to sound ignorant thing, but I'm just a simple child of God. And I read my word. And I ask God to give me guidance and wisdom every day. And He does. God does. God isn't a He. I think we just naturally say He. You know what I'm saying? But God is spirit, so you don't have a reference like a female or male, but I guess we would say He. But God, He inspires you. And something, God has been putting my mind in a space to, do more for people. You know what I mean? Because we haven't been in the ministry in a while. And, God's really giving me love for people that's out on the street. People that's brokenhearted. I mean, it don't have to be somebody that's out there and doing stuff, but it can be my neighbor. It can be my friend. It can be the lady at the grocery store. If the Lord can help me to show them to me. And for a while, God been helping me walk in ministry, and we have been with different ministries and all that stuff. And after a while, the stuff just seemed so like even the dancing, even the speaking of tongues, all that stuff, and it's been like that for years now. Even tithes and offering, what it really is, and how God sees giving, but it makes you question your Christianity. And I hate Christianity as a word, because Jesus didn't come for us to be Christians, quote unquote Christians, but Jesus came to make a new law, and for us to walk in love, for us to walk in joy, for us to walk in peace, for us to walk in love, and we don't walk in love. And I'm speaking from a Christian point of view. You know what I mean? I'm speaking from a Christian point of view. And it's like on Sunday or Bible study, that's your time with your ministry. But truth be told, the people is the church. Or the people is the ministry, if that makes any sense. The people is the church. Not a building. Not that building can burn down the next day. That is not the church. So even tithes and offerings, some people will believe, and there's nothing wrong with it. If that's where your faith is, do that if you're a Christian. But some people would give a certain amount to the pastor. I mean, not to the pastor, but to that ministry, and be like, hey, I'm doing God's work. I'm sowing a seed, you know what I mean? But if they have a family member or even somebody they don't know that has a bill that's due. They won't help them. And I'm not saying if you don't have the finances, don't do it. But if you better go get your hair done and you know that you can get done another time or whatever situation may be, and someone just need like $50 on a bill, and that's what you got and extra money, if the Lord put on your heart to give to that person, sometimes you won't give because, hey, I'm about to get my hair done. Hey, I'm about to do this. And so sometimes, I guess as a Christian myself, God is reforming my mind. We focus on the building, not the people. But you don't know how much God admires. And look at someone who would give them. God will see your sacrifice probably more if you gave to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's a woman with like a single mom who don't have a stroller. If you have an old stroller, give it to her. You know what I mean? It don't have to be money, but it can be encouragement. And so it's funny that God is teaching me so much just at home. And I hate to say it like this, but God is teaching me so much at home and not in a ministry. Even though He's having me do ministry, but it's not with a group of people. It's not on a name. It's not on a pastor. It's not. But I'm just digging God's word for myself and seeking God, And I look at other religions, they help their community. They help people. And some do, some don't. So every religion, everybody that have a certain belief, it's a flaw somewhere. Christian, whatever you are. It's a certain group that's not doing something or doing something. But I guess I'm trying to say that, no matter who you are, no matter what you believe in the universe, whatever you believe in, if you believe in offense, God honors that, I guess, in a way. I guess that's the way to say it. God don't see religion. God don't see rituals. God sees your faith. He sees your love for the people, for His people. And His people, and just like the Christians or His people is everybody. God loves everybody. Jesus will save everybody. It's not, even if you don't believe in Jesus. So it's crazy the world we've come to, because everybody's fighting for their belief. Everybody's debating for their belief. Well, my Bible says this, mine, this said this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I don't hear God. You're debating that. You're debating what you believe. But they don't represent God. Because see, God in the Bible, and everybody may not believe in the Bible, but I can say this, from years and years and years of asking God to show me Him, and He showed me Him. God's thoughts are not like ours. It's as far as heaven is from earth. North from south, east to west. And God don't see faith. God don't see whether or not you poor. God don't see whether or not you rich. God don't see whether or not you got straight hair. God don't see whether or not you got kinky hair. God don't see whether or not you white, black, or purple. God don't see whether or not you're from a certain area. God don't see that. God sees your heart. He sees the work you do and how you treat people. If you say, hey, if you give encouraging words, if you say, just be nice to people, God honors that more than dressing up and whatever, and shouting and speaking tongues and stuff. God, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's the way God gave you, hey, do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, to a certain degree, the Lord will mature you to a point where you realize, you don't do it systematically because it's music playing, or that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm talking to Christians here, mainly. Because I am a Christian. I'm a proud Christian woman. And, so I don't know what this world has come to. I don't know what happened to the church. Because the church is the people. And it's been instances where God had told us to give a certain amount, and we gave that amount. We wasn't worried about whether or not that person was on drugs, whether or not what that person was doing, because that was not concerned. And I know that sounds kind of whatever, but when you give, it's a sacrifice. And when the Lord leads you to give to somebody, maybe they need it. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're doing it, they may need $10 for some bread or something. You don't know. So my advice to any Christians that's out there that's not giving out of themselves, whether it's encouragement, whether it's money, whether or not it's want to see love every day, not frustration. I'm talking about walking in peace, walking in love. Like somebody cut you off, pray for them. No, like, hey, don't do a selfish, like, church person prayer. I'm like, seriously. Like, Lord, touch them. Touch their family. God, I don't know what's going on with them, but God, give them peace. I mean, just show love, because God is love. So you can't have love without God. You know what I mean? You got to ask God to show you how to love, how to do things the way He would do it. And, and that's why we have Jesus. He was an example of that. And I mourn for the body, because we don't follow Jesus, which is God came in human flesh, and it's Jesus. We don't follow Jesus. We follow man. We follow a pastor. You know what I mean? God can tell us, hey, like God, like all this, like God's like, trust me. And I would not trust God, but it would take my physical friend to tell me trust God for me to trust God. It's kind of like we trust the word of a person other than when the Lord speaks to us Himself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, hey, because this person says verification. No. When God speaks to you about something, you do it. You don't need to go to nobody else and ask them no questions. Go to God. He will give you everything you need. And even even Paul was a sinner. He literally was killing Christians. And the Lord stopped him in his tracks, blinded him, and you know what I'm saying? This man went hard for Christ. I mean, God taught Paul. He wasn't on no ministry. He wasn't on no pastor. Ain't no wrong with that. But everybody's journey is different. But, he was isolated somewhere just with God. And God taught him for years. Then he came out of ministry. So, and I'm doing my research on all of this. So, if you find something I didn't say or want to enlighten me on this, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But this is my heart. I'm pouring out to you. But you have a blessed night, and just subscribe back, because that's showing support for another sister brother, okay? But anyway, good night. And you be blessed, and thank you for listening to me for this long. But I love y'all. Y'all my people, y'all my sister, my brother. I don't care what you are, what her texture, I love you. And if anybody subscribed to my page already, thank you for the new subscribers. And you have a blessed day. You have a blessed day.